I'm currently in a college right now as we speak because we have a reunion, a meeting between different colleges in Paris as we speak, um, and so it seemed important for us to continue the mobilization, even though there was a lot of repression, especially in the first few weeks of the mobilization in the colleges, especially with the encampments and everything, especially in the Sorbonne and in Sciences Po. A few weeks ago, there has been more than 80 lockups in police stations. Um, can you hear me well? Okay. Okay. And so it seemed that the continuing the mobilization, it was showing our government that we would not crush under their repression that has been relentless since the beginning of the war in Gaza, like repressing the manifestation, the protests, what's happening in universities, but also in workplaces where there's little to no place for expression and saying we're against what's happening in Gaza, this genocide. And it seemed important to us to continue, even though the colleges are almost at their end. Most of them are in exam period. And so assembling again in one of the few colleges that remained open was really important for us. And I think this mobilization, whether it being in the USA, in London, in France, etc., it's important to continue to express solidarity with the Palestinians because our governments are explicitly accomplices of what's happening over there, sending weapons, sending money to finance the Israeli government. And so it seemed that it is really important to fight this repression because it's truly deeply political. And so it seemed important that we kept on this mobilization. There's an encampment in the ENS campus as we speak. There's a protest organized by students in Strasbourg next Saturday. And so it seemed that even though there are no colleges open anymore, people still want to protest against this imperialist politics that keep on financing, even though they're saying it is really bad and that they should do it better. The fact is, the Israeli government is not changing its politics because he knows that beyond there's the United States, there's France, there's all these imperialist governments that are not trying to stop them. And so it's important for us to keep fighting for what's right, because this war is all about having a policeman in the Middle East and protecting their profits. And so it seems important for us to keep on fighting and to show solidarity with all the people that want to express solidarity in the world where it's not possible. I like in Egypt where protests were accepted at the beginning, but now they're repressed by the government. And so I think it's important to keep on fighting and sending clear message that we're here with the Palestinians and that we're not what our governments are trying to say about us, but being anti-Semitic, being terrorists. And so it's important for us to keep on fighting and being clear on what we stand up for, and that we won't stop fighting for what's right now or in the future, because our government is financing and protecting a genocidal government, but it's also leading its own colonial politics as we speak in Kanaki, which is an island in the Pacific where there have been riots of the last weeks. and so we have to fight on both sides to make this fight possible and fight this government on all sides.